Relations between the United States and Israel are entering a new dynamic. Currently, Tel Aviv and Washington are accusing each other of sending weapons to Israel, which is carrying out a military attack on Gaza, Palestine. This started when Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu made a claim that the U.S. was hampering arms deliveries to the country. According to him, Israel's ability to win the 9-month war with Hamas was hampered as a result. I said that it is inconceivable that in recent months the government has withheld weapons and ammunition for Israel, America's closest ally, fighting for its life, fighting against Iran and our other common enemies, Netanyahu said in his X account, quoted by The Guardian, Friday, June 21, 2024. Netanyahu also added by imitating what was said by the British PM during the Second World War, Winston Churchill. At that time, Churchill asked the U.S. to provide weapons to England and London who were going to war. And I say, give us the tools and we'll get the job done a lot faster, he added. This immediately invited a reaction from the U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken denied Netanyahu's accusations and said the U.S. was committed to Israel's security and continued regular arms transfers. Even so, he admitted that the detention of heavy bomb shipments was still in effect. We, as you know, are continuing to review one shipment that President Biden has talked about in relation to 2,000-pound bombs because of our concerns about their use in densely populated areas like Rafah, Blinken said. It's still under review, but things are moving along as usual. On the other hand, the White House denied Netanyahu's claim that the U.S. had withheld weapons from Israel for months. He stressed that the U.S. had only stopped one bomb shipment. We really don't know what he was talking about. There was one shipment of ammunition that was stopped, White House spokeswoman Karine Jean-Pierre told reporters. We continue to have constructive discussions with Israel for the release of the shipment. There is no pause. This dynamic itself took hold when Biden won congressional approval for a military aid package worth $14 billion or Rp. 229 trillion for Israel. Separate U.S. sales of F-15 aircraft worth $15 billion or Rp. 245 trillion will also continue. Biden is continuing to provide aid despite opposition from his own Democratic Party, where progressives accuse Israel of genocide in a war that has now killed more than 37,000 Palestinians. Senior Washington government officials are also said to be angry with Netanyahu's accusations. Accuse, citing two unnamed sources, reported that a bilateral meeting scheduled for June 20th had been canceled in a signal of disappointment to Netanyahu. The U.S. envoy to Israel, Amos Hochstein, has conveyed the message to Netanyahu. He said the accusation was completely wrong. This decision makes clear that there are consequences for carrying out such actions, Axios quoted an American official as saying. On the other hand, a spokesperson for the White House National Security Council did not provide further explanation regarding this report. But they again reinforced confusion over Netanyahu's accusations. As we said in yesterday's briefing, we don't know what the PM was talking about. But that's not a reason to reschedule the meeting.